Congratulations, baby. You just got a residency interview. That's literally one of the biggest steps in all of this process. Let me give you a little bit of tips on things that you can do just to make sure your residency interview experience goes as well as possible. I'm Dr. Erica. I'm a dermatology resident physician. I also did residency interviews virtual. So I wanted to share with y'all so that you can feel at most comfortable and at most confident when you are doing your residency interviews so your program can love you. All right, let's get started. You do need a background. And I'm not talking about a virtual background on Teams or Zoom. Like, those look kind of funky. You need a legit background, and it can't just be a white wall. But I'm not saying like you need to go buy a bunch of fancy furniture, but I had a white area in my apartment and I literally got a random like frame from Walmart, a random plant, and then my dad put in those like invisible shelves right there. So it looked like a little bit of a site. It had something behind. And I think you actually do need a little bit of something, but you don't want it to be one of those fake virtual ones. Don't tell me the science behind it, but I've heard that it is good to have a little something behind you, and it shouldn't be like a bed. It shouldn't be like a pile of your laundry. It should just be something that's very minimal and bland, but at the same time, something. I know I didn't explain that well, but I think you understand. Another side note is anything that is in the background of your screen is fair game. They can ask you about any textbook, any book that you put there. If you want to look very smarticle and put a bunch of books there, that is fine. Just know that it's fair game and you need to know what those books are. Next tip, I would say before every interview, have about 5 to 7 questions ready that you're going to ask the interviewers, because every single interview ends with, do you have any questions for me? And if you say the same question in every single room, you don't know if they talk. And then also you just want to have a question. So I always would have about 5 to 7 questions based off of me looking on the website of their program that I wanted to ask. And if I really couldn't think of anything, I would ask something generic, but I would make sure I had 5 individual separate questions for the program. And honestly, if you are doing dermatology, you have some interviews that are like 15 rooms, so you have to have quite a few questions. Okay, I don't know if this is just me because I move a lot, but you sit a lot, so your butt will start to hurt. So I recommend like having a nice little pillow to sit on, or even like I would sometimes like kick my feet up because they can't see me. So I would kick my feet up on like a little stool just to have some like blood flow elevation, you know, those types of vibes. And lastly, I honestly didn't upkeep with this, but I wish I did. The minute you finish your interview, literally create like a little digital diary. So I would say maybe you just need to open your phone and record a quick 1 to 2 minute video of yourself talking about the things that you liked about the program, the things that you didn't like about the program, because once you get to the end of interview season, you don't remember anything. All of them kind of blend together because for the most part, other than like the location, maybe some of the staff that's there, like a lot of the programs offer the same things. It's really about what you want. So I would recommend making a quick little digital diary the minute you finish your interview.